Day one of the Republican National Convention.
J.D. Vance for the office of Vice President of the United States of America,
where Donald Trump's vice president was announced. Preventing cleft lip.
Having cleft and cleft lip and palate can often run in a family.
As experts recommend how families can avoid their children being born with the common condition. Out to sea.
We're on a wave right now.
The Miami Yacht Club hosts their annual youth summer camp. And downtown lights up.
But overall, a great journey.
With an exhibit showcasing local art. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Emma Alonso.
I'm Benjamin Cure. Today is Tuesday, July 16th, 2024.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
Back in action. President Trump makes his first appearance just a few days after his assassination attempt. Former President Donald Trump had a very busy day yesterday during the kickoff of the Republican National Convention.
Trump was officially nominated as a Republican presidential nominee, and 39-year-old Ohio Senator J.D. Vance was announced as his vice president. Born in Southern Ohio and raised by his grandparents, the former military veteran, venture capitalist in San Francisco, and Yale Law School graduate drew national attention with his 2016 memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, which discussed the impoverished working class of the Rust Belt.
It is therefore my honor to nominate Ohio Senator J.D. Vance for the office of Vice President of the United States of America.
Vance was a harsh critic of the Trump during his first presidential run. He made headlines when a private Facebook chat leaked of him referring to Trump as, quote, America's Hitler. However, Vance has since said that his close alliance with Trump comes from their shared alignment on many political issues. That was not all for the former president, as back here in Florida, Judge Eileen Cannon threw out his classified documents case, citing that the special counsel Jack Smith was improperly appointed.
Surgeons are finding ways to help kids with a rare condition that affects families across the world. Caplin's Denise Diaz explains the medical effort towards helping kids with cleft lip.
Understanding the up-to-date factors that make cleft lip and cleft palate appear and what can be done to reduce the risk and appearance is what we need to know to raise awareness in our communities.
This birth defect occurs when a baby's lip or mouth doesn't fully form during early pregnancy. According to the Center of Disease Control, this is a common condition that affects dozens of families every year.
All of this is happening early on in pregnancy during the first trimester.
Factors such as smoking or drinking alcohol during pregnancy, pre-existing diabetes, medication taken during early pregnancy, obesity, and specific infections can increase the chance to get it.
One thing that we know for certain is that a family history of cleft is certainly a risk for subsequent generations. Having cleft and cleft lip and palate can often run in a family.
To reduce risk, March of Time says folic acid should be taken before and during pregnancy. Before pregnancy, get to a healthy weight and make sure vaccinations are up to date during pregnancy. Don't smoke or drink alcohol, make sure medications are safe, and get prenatal care early and often.
Early findings of this on 3D ultrasonography and some of the newer modalities that we have can at least lend parents an ability to take some time to get their expectations kind of set before the child is born.
While this cleft can be surgically repaired, support is essential to address associated challenges. Reporting for Caplin News, I am Denise Diaz.
Florida is among the states most affected as COVID-19 cases surge again across the U.S., with the CDC detecting significantly high levels in wastewater. The virus is growing or likely growing in 44 states, with 7 states including Florida, California, Arkansas, Maryland, Nevada, Oregon, and Texas reporting the highest levels of COVID-19. Health officials say that the new subvariant called Flirt is helping drive up cases.
One local foundation looks to keep kids connected with the water throughout the summer. Caplin News reporter Stan Bobrun takes a look at the Miami Yacht Club's activities for the season.
The Miami Yacht Club hosted an annual youth sailing summer camp. This year, kids who attended traveled to the Atlantic, learning various watercraft activities. We spent the entire day with the youth campers. The Miami Yacht Club has opened its doors for future water sport athletes. Kids ages 7 to 15 get to learn sailing, windsurfing, stand-up paddling while building friendships. The program is managed by Florencia, the youth sailing director, alongside camp counselors like FIU student Philip Palma.
At Miami Yacht Club, we really just want to get kids involved with ocean activities, to understand what it is to be on the water, to give them water safety lessons.
We sail, then we come back, we have lunch, then we sail again. We come back, we have snack, which is popsicles. And then we change, and then our parents pick us up.
So it's really fun, and so you get to do like all this stuff. Like there's different boats, like for example the Bic, the Terra, the Wave, the.
We're on a wave right now.
This boat right here.
I'm an instructor here at the sailing camp. I basically teach kids how to sail. My sister actually got me into sailing, so she started here when she was younger. She's my older sister.
The campsite holds significant importance since the U.S. Sailing Olympic Team trials took place here. The Miami Yacht Club hosts adult sailing classes as well. The program for the youngins will last all through the month of July. With that, I'm Stan Bobrin, Caplin News.
And South Florida turns into a canvas for emerging artists in downtown Miami. Caplin News reporter Ana Paula Mayorga has more on an exhibit where the proceeds help to educate underprivileged children globally.
The Le Colliot Art Gallery is open to the public, and everyone is invited to come experience and appreciate the arts. The art exhibit supports local artists that have a variety of styles, including vibrant paintings and abstract sculptures.
The July Group exhibit in downtown Miami showcased the work of 20 local artists, including children as young as 6 to 10 years old.
The 1 year of running a gallery has been so exciting and emotional and sometimes stressful, but overall a great journey. We are in the process of getting the second space where I would like to be featuring female, mostly Latin American artists under 25, young artists that need that first step, that first push.
Aura founded 10 years ago the Le Colliot charity, and she was the very first art teacher in the organization. A portion of the proceeds from every artwork purchased at the event helps educate and inspire underprivileged children.
So when we plan and execute an event, we're trying to do it every 3 weeks. The first thing is to try to gather the new artist with Aura, so that's more Aura's work, and I help more like on the behind the scenes.
Robin and Aura were both introduced to art at a young age. They share the same passion and love collaborating to bring events to life, celebrating the beauty and talent of Miami's artists.
This is the last art exhibit for the summer, but do not worry. They will be coming back on September with a variety of talented artists and their unique work. Reporting for Caplin News, I am Ana Paula Mayorga.
After spending time recovering here in Florida, a giant turtle makes its way back to the open waters.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
When I work for $53,000 a year in a paper company in Scranton, you high?
And a beloved show gets the band back together for one special reunion in the 305. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family, and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You all right?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
CWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Bears, Beats, and a reunion as The Office cast reunites in South Florida. The cast of the television favorite The Office is back in Miami for its 11-year reunion of the show, and many fans are lining up to meet and greet their favorite cast members.
Caplin's Daniela Zulueta got to see the gathering up close.
Fans are lining up at the Miami Airport Convention Center to meet and greet cast members from the famous sitcom TV show The Office. The Office first aired on NBC from March of 2005 to 2013 and was produced by Greg Daniels, who created the show based on a British series that came out in 2001.
11 years later, it's even bigger than it was when it was on NBC. Before, there was any streaming. That wasn't even really a thing. As Angela said, we were the first hit on iTunes. We were the first show that was the most downloaded show on iTunes.
Rainn Wilson, also known as Dwight Schrute, reminisced his favorite memory of the show.
When Jim and Dwight were on the party planning committee and planned Mindy Kelly's birthday, It Is Your Birthday Period, with the brown and gray balloons, they literally had to stop production because we were laughing so hard. We could not stop.
Were even asked if they would trade their jobs for the real-life Office career, and this is what they said.
No, when I work for $53,000 a year in a paper company in Scranton, no. Are you high?
For a way out of that relationship anyway. I think I might try girls for a while.
I don't know, sometimes I miss the characters, you know? I miss The Office itself. Literally, it was awesome.
The main message of the show was to treat employees like family, and the cast are still close to this day. Fans were able to get autographs and selfies along with The Office merch to rep their favorite TV show in the Miami Airport Convention Center. For Caplin News, I'm Daniela Zulueta.
And there's no place like home for a turtle who had been recovering in Central Florida. Bubba the turtle spent 3 months at the Brevard Zoo in Melbourne, who spent time in recovery after he was found with injuries to his flippers. He was not alone in his journey back to the ocean, as a sea of people sent their well wishes and encouragement for the resilient loggerhead. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort
to get to know each other
on a deeper level.
Father,
cosplayer,
mentor,
actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Benjamin Cure.
And I'm Emma Alonso. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.